I can't see a thing.
Go on, Rita, baby. Now that sounds really groovy. I tell you what, let's sing. Well, his eyes do see bricks safe and sound. After all he's been around, and in my view he should be crowned the king of limbo. Well, he's had his ups and he's had his downs. He's had his smiles and he's had his frowns. But I still say he should be crowned the king of limbo.
What more can a poor boy do? Working for the likes of me and you. What more can a poor boy say? But I could use your help in any way.
He took his courage to the brink. If it were me, I would turn to drink. Well, that's the reason I think he should be the king of limbo. Yeah, he had to visit enough sins, but at least he kept his leggy limbs. I think that we should be crowning him the king of limbo. Take it away with you, baby. That's cool.
What more can a poor boy do? Working for the likes of me and you. What more can a poor boy say? But I could use your help in any way. We've all had fun, you must agree. Even though interactively, but now we feel that Brick should be the king of limbo. I do up, I do be do up, I do up, I do be do up, I do up, I do be do up.
All right. It's time for another great session. Somehow the weeks just keep flying by. It's already March. That is insane to me, man. All right, we're gonna do Modio. Where's my streaming setup? There we go. Dude, somehow it's already March. That's absolutely insane to me. Like, this year is just flying the fuck by, man. And I'm already tired, and I haven't even started the stream. Oh, that's great. Okay, anyway. Let's see, what's over here? Anything? I forget, you can't, like, swing your sword or do anything, you know, you just have to walk around and stuff. Okay, I forget if I said I was gonna do missions before. Here we go. Confirm tactics. Guards are constantly patrolling the facility. If you are detected, they'll give chase and a battle will ensue if they catch up to you. While hiding in marked areas, you will not be detected. L1. Press triangle to perform squats. There are 5 containers in total, but you will lose one if the following occurs. Entering battle, moving outside the facility, or the body temperature goes below 26. What? I don't remember any of this. Oh shit, whoops. So you have to do squats to stay warm, and you have to crouch. Bruh, Thancred has the best stealth mission hands down, for sure. Okay. What the fuck? Oh, you have to hold it? Oh, no, you can't move. Oh, I see. Okay. What? No. No, not yet. I'm gonna wait for them both to leave, basically. I haven't moved from the starting position, so he shouldn't be able to see me. There you go. This is seriously like, am I even playing the same game? Are there only 3 of them? Oh no, I guess I'm supposed to go over here. Get behind it, asshole. Thank you. Okay. Guess I could open this. Stop. Okay, that's not bad. Well, you just know this guy's gonna come over here, so that's gonna be fun. Yeah. Wonder if we can go to the left, then. I wonder if I can even stand up and not have this guy see me. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's about what I expected. I wasn't expecting anything much. I didn't know it was gonna come back around that quickly. Alright, anyway. It's the usual. It's just a mini game. You don't actually have to do it. What? What? You gotta be shitting me. Oh, I forgot I moved that. Yeah, I put Fire Blade on. Even that's kind of different to me because I never used it before. Okay, anyway. Very stealthy. I promise. What do they take? Dispel? Whatever. I'm sure there's ways to get it, you know, otherwise. Yeah, let's infiltrate. Oh, do they respawn? Okay, well, there's one right there. But I guess you have to wait for them all to, like, walk away. Yeah, so I guess every guard that you kill takes away, you know, one of them. But then you lose an item in response. Nope, here he comes. Yeah, so I don't know how to get down here without being seen. So, I mean, this is like... Oh, I guess you have to go now. Okay. What the fuck? So, I mean, it's so scuffed. Pearl necklace. Oh, here we go. There's an item here. Can I get it without this guy seeing me? Okay, perfect. Yeah, I could have done that. All right, now that I know it, that would be way easier. Okay, whatever. We won't get Dispel, unfortunately. I mean, like, I guess I could reload and try it. Should I just reload and get that? That's not hard, actually. The hard part is going all the way north, grabbing that, and then getting back before everyone else sees you. Hello, Ash. Welcome. Maybe I should just try it again. It's not... That's actually really easy to get. What the hell is this? 957? Yeah. And if not, I reload the save I made, what, last week? Oh, shit. It's 9:57 right now? For real? Oh, I started early. Holy shit. Wait, why did I do that? Awesome. Well, I'm glad the autosave is peak performance, but I'm going back. I'm undoing everything I just did. To be fair, I played for maybe... I guess we don't need to worry about squats. We just have to infiltrate and grab the items. Okay. Can you skip this? Yes. Okay. I just want to see if I could grab... Because once you make it around the corner, you're good. So the hard part is making it around the corner to be able to get the items. That's it. If you could do that, you're set. Okay. This guy's my old buddy. Crouch. I'm pressing on. Yeah, so I guess you have to wait for this guy to go back. I'm not really sure how the movement works here. You probably have to wait a little bit, because this guy's going to come north now. You'll be able to leave, but that other guy is going to be down there to the right. So this is the moment when you would run past them beyond into the facility. But I don't think I could do that right now, and I don't know what these guys are doing over there. Good lord. There's going to be a lot of waiting. I guess that was my moment to move. Yeah, here we go. Okay. It's not... We have to wait for them to come back and that guy to leave that area. And then we could just grab Dispel, and then we just run over. We grab the remaining other two ones. Because this guy is further down there, so we have to wait a little bit. So I guess that's how you're possibly going to run out of body heat. Is because, like, these guys just take so fucking long to do the shit that you want them to do. There we go. I'm playing Metal Gear Solid right now. Oh, fuck. How did I do it before? I just did this. I guess you have to follow this guy down. Yeah. Right? Because now he's going to make a left turn. Alright. And that's it. Okay. That wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's just a lot of waiting. I genuinely don't remember this minigame, so... Luckily they can't hear you at all, so perfect. Master Infiltrator! There you go. Easy. Does this game have a chapter select? That'd be like the one thing that they could put in this game. And I know it doesn't really... I mean, I don't think it had it in the original. That would be pretty good if, like, you could just replay, like, earlier chapters or something.
Activating combat mode.
Uh-oh. Well, we've been discovered. What a shocker. Yeah, his clones look like Diabolos, basically. And we have Odin. Okay, sure. What? Wake up. Get up.
Warm-up's over.
There you go. Yeah, usually Odin as a summon is awful. Believe it or not. And then hilariously in Final Fantasy XIV, Odin is like insanely broken when he spawns in the overworld. You actually need like a bunch of people. Like I never understood that fight. But who even does it anymore? There you go, done. I never understood that fight. Is there a map by any chance? Square. Nope. Okay, I guess we don't know. Like, because I feel like I'm going the right way, and I want to go the wrong way first. But yeah, my bad for starting late. I was playing some Hogwarts, and the clock kind of just caught up on me. And then I was just kind of, you know, I was like, I gotta eat something. You know, I'm hungry, so... I had no choice. What can I say? Can I move, please? Nope. Thank you. Oh, God. The stun. Ow. Okay, that's how you would die. Meteor shots.
The power of soldier. All right, here comes the big one.
Oh, yeah, I remember this. He shoots the meteors. I mean, that's the name, but I remember him swinging his sword like that. Don't worry, he's fine. Listen, I get anime powers, okay? It's fine. How does stop even work? Yeah, the lack cure is weak, man.
Conflict resolved.
I like that I get no MP cost after the fight is over.
Activating combat mode.
Okay. Right through my attack, by the way. Just like every good game. You know, what would a game be if they didn't go right through your attack? Oh, shit. Okay, you could actually die from shit like that. Like, you have no priority on any of your attacks. They just get to go right through it. Best thing you could hope for is to interrupt it. And this is why M barrier is so good. M barrier and normal barrier. You know, been a while. Well, welcome, welcome. Yeah, what stream was it that you were on? I forget. Was it a Pokemon stream? It always seems to be the Pokemon streams. Wait, this was the correct way to go? Are you serious? All right, well, we're making a new save for today, obviously.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on.
Dude, yeah, you can't be interrupting me during this shit. It's so annoying, man. Very frustrating. Final Fantasy 14 multiplayer? What? Really? Okay, it's definitely been a while then. When was the last time I streamed Final Fantasy multiplayer?
Jack, get down. Wow, looks can be deceiving. Thanks, I owe you.
Thanks,
Glad to
Cloud.
be of service.
When did this happen? Who knows?
Bringing out the big guns.
But yeah, no, was it PvP? Because I was playing PvP back earlier for the Filgia mount, and it totally wasn't worth it, and I regret it. I regret ever engaging in it at all. All right, do we need to go back down there? I really hope there's not a chest I missed down there. I'm trying to see. I don't think so. That'll be... No, there's a chest. I gotta... Would you believe I was doing it correctly first? Oh, dungeon, I was farming it? Okay, I have no idea.
Combat mode.
I've streamed so much Final Fantasy 14, I couldn't even tell you off the top of my head what I was doing and how that was going.
Activating combat mode.
Yeah, Cloud was totally in Soldier. You know, I was actually looking before this stream started. Oh, fuck. I was actually looking before this stream started. I actually wanted to see where the PS5 version of Final Fantasy VII was. Not the remake, but I was looking for the PS1 version that's been enhanced to have like the speed up. I actually am considering playing that this year because I know the Pixel Collection's gonna come out, and I know obviously I'm gonna play that, so I might be totally burnt out. But I kind of want to like actually play Final Fantasy VII, the original, on the channel. I want to play 7, 8, and 9 because I feel like I didn't give them fair shakes. You know, they are important games. They're good in their own way. Wow, it wasn't okay. This wasn't really worth it. So I kind of want to play it. With the original on my Switch too. No, I know it's sarcasm. Trust me, we know. Let's see how others play and how they do certain things. You know, I feel the same way about about Pikmin. I really wish they would re-release Pikmin 2. I would actually go watch like random streamers just to see them suffer at that game because I love Pikmin 2. That game is hard. That game is very hard at the end. Like farming areas, oh, dude. After farming in 12 and Kingdom Hearts 2, like I was like, wow, the PS2 era of farming, all the love I have for it is gone now. I just want to be done. Because I got the platinum on Kingdom Hearts 2, and I was like, oh, I'm going to platinum all of the major games in the Kingdom Hearts series, you know, with the whole collection that they had. And then I was done with Kingdom Hearts 2 after like 100 or so hours. I was like, yeah, I'm done. No, thank you. I'm good.
What's the meaning of this?
Oh, I forget this guy wears sandals too. Oh my god.
You need me, Genesis. Remember that. If you get rid of me, who's going to stop the degradation?
Personal apologies for my rudeness. No, it's welcome. Thank you. I appreciate people who stop by. You know, we all have fun. It's important to me. Thank you for stopping by the stream. I hope you're having a wonderful year since it seems like it's been a while. Hopefully things are going well. Good shit, Cloud. Stop! Oh, come on. Oh, my God. That's our protagonist someday.
Nobody knows where the Genova cells are being kept. Not even Hojo knows. You'll never find it.
Then I
Well
shall
enough. Yeah,
willingly
that's what I
accept
say.
my fate. But I'll take the world with me. Cloud! Go!
Stop him this time. Eh. Dude, this is such a good port. Oh shit, grab it. Quick time event. Nice. This is good because I only remember certain fights in this game, so. Oh shit! Headbutt his ass. Anyway, time to cheat.
Activating combat mode.
I'm gonna put this on. Wait, he opens with an ability? Oh, that's not good.
Howling terror, Shinra lapdogs!
Oh, he saps her MP. Very nice. All right, well. If you insist, my friend, sure. Two can play at this game. Ow. Okay, that's not great. I mean, I'll just use ethers. What does it matter? Oh, he's permanently immune to it. Okay. It's fine. Yeah, if you could get into your AP move, then you're set. So I guess we just use magic on him now. It's the only way to deal damage. Which is so weird to me because, like, I never really use magic in Final Fantasy games on bosses. Usually I just beat the shit out of them. That's just something I've learned from so many Final Fantasy games. Unless they're, like, really weak to a specific type of magic. I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Probably not really worth it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that Pixel collection. I think that'll be really fun. Because a lot of those games I played when I was like 12, 13, it'll be nostalgic. It'll also just be interesting. Oh, could you not do this? I just used...
Howling terror, Shinra lapdogs!
Unbelievable. Thank you. Oh, my buffs ran out. Very nice. I love that they changed the materia system. I don't have to put on a billion cures for no reason and then have them all go on cooldown now. So nice. Ow, I died. Never mind. Okay, I guess that wasn't nice. I took all three of them to the face. Whoops. That's my fault. I shouldn't have done that. We're good. I should have backed off for that. Alright, well this is the first thing that he does, so I'll just use this. It's actually funny. This is like the first thing that like a super boss would do, would be to drain all your MP, or at least most of it. Okay. Yeah, I could take one. I can't take all three. I remember being tankier though. I don't know. Oh, dude, Thunder has a limited range. Okay. Maybe it's Thundaga that has like a bigger range. Ow. Yeah, Knights of the Round. Dude, Knights of the Round is so absolutely busted. Both Knights of the Round and Hades like completely break Final Fantasy VII. It's actually kind of gross how good they are, like distinctly. That's one thing I can never get over is like once you actually... The hard part is just unlocking it. Like any good summon, the hard part is just beating the game or having it. And that's how you cheese Ruby Weapon, if I remember correctly. You don't actually fight Ruby Weapon. To be fair, Ruby Weapon doesn't really let you fight it head up anyway, because the whole point of Ruby Weapon is you have to enter with only one party member. Which I'm not exactly thrilled by, but whatever. I shouldn't have done that. That was a mistake. That's what I remember about it, is that Ruby Weapon you can't even enter with your entire party. So I remember being salty about that. I'm like, well, what's the point of a fight where you can't even enter and have your entire party with you? It's like, hey, here's a really difficult challenge, and then only one person can do it. I don't even remember who I beat it with. To be fair, I didn't really like the party of 7 too much. Oh, he has Protect up still? Good. Wow. I actually cut it down to 25%.
Howl in terror, Shinra lapdogs.
One-shotting Emerald with Barrett or Vincent. I remember playing all of that back when I was on my PSP. I just... Yeah, that was so long ago, like, it's been too long. So it's unfortunate. Again, if I had done a playthrough on it, it would have been way more entertaining, like Lightning Returns. That's why I really enjoyed playing Lightning Returns, because it was like playing an actual, like, really old school Final Fantasy, you know? Mixed with, like, a little bit of open world bullshit. I thought that was way more fun than, like, 13 and other things like that. That's why when Yoshi P says, like, JRPGs had a negative connotation, like, I don't know why people got so mad about that specifically. I can totally agree with it. I think people forget how much they used to shit on 13 and they used to shit on all these other, like, Final Fantasy games. But I just think Twitter really wants to be mad at him for various reasons, and I think it's really unfair to him in that regard. Like, I don't know. I just feel like that was kind of unfortunate thing. I've yet to touch Returns. I had such a good time on Lightning Returns. That was one of my favorite playthroughs that I've ever done back in 2014. Because it's such a unique game that they have never made, and they probably will never make again. The closest we got is Stranger of Paradise. And I like that game, and I actually should buy the DLC for it, because I do have the money for it. I should just guard that. I don't know why I'm not. Oh, no wonder this is taking so long. We don't have the digital mind wave. Oh, shit. I just noticed that. I'm like, we're having a lot of uninterrupted gameplay. Where's Ifrit? What the hell? Anyway.
Conflict resolved.
Oh, you get him barrier from him. Okay.
Dreams of the morrow.
13 was great. I love the story,
shattered
yeah.
soul.
I like the gameplay. Just
Pride
it takes too
is
long
lost.
to level and stuff.
Wings stripped
Should have been more
away.
traditional, in my
The
opinion.
end is nigh.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Such is the fate of a monster.
We're not monsters, you hear me? We're soldier. Where's your honor?
I'm dying. I don't have any. Look at me. Yeah, you can see the degradation on him.
Even
That's
if
nice.
the
That's a
morrow
nice touch.
is barren of promises, nothing shall forestall my return.
You could see it a little bit in the original, but it's really obvious in this one. Maybe it's just because I'm noticing it because I played this game
If
again.
this world seeks my destruction, it goes with me.
Alright, bye. Ooh.
Genesis.
You were a good guy. I hope we never see you again, though. It would be a shame if you turned up right at the end. Yeah, they add him to the digital mind wave. Sure, why not? When a limit verge occurs during normal DMW mode, Genesis's image reel will sometimes be added. This means the DMW has entered Genesis mode, and when his image reels match, a corresponding limit break move will be added to your stock. It may become unavailable when proceeding to a new chapter, among other reasons, but it will reappear when Genesis mode becomes available again. Yeah, he has his own special DMW. Alright, anyway. Patrolling guards? What? Go on. It's like the end of Metal Gear where you can just freely run all over the place.
Cloud? Where are they?
Yeah, this game looks really good.
Hmm?
When you remember it was a PSP game released like over a decade and a half ago, this is what I mean. Square Enix can make good-looking games. The problem is just the game itself has to be good. I think is like the one thing that they struggle with sometimes. So like I love 14. 14 is amazing. One of my favorite games. I like Lightning Returns, even though a lot of people kind of gave up on it. Outside of that, like Stranger of Paradise, I guess. Not a ton of other things I really like, I'll be honest. Nier's Platinum games. I like both Niers, but like I mean like specifically like Final Fantasy games. I think they've just been lacking. So like when like that's why Yoshi P's comments don't really like bother me. Like I totally understand where he's coming from. You know, I don't know why. I don't know. Twitter's gonna Twitter, right? But like, I totally understand what he means. Like, I played those Tales games that weren't good. I played a lot of JRPGs in the 2010s and a lot of other Japanese-made games that weren't good. You know, Capcom, Konami games, all sorts of stuff. And now people just forget that like all those games were awful and nobody liked them when they came out. And I think that that's really unfair now to be like, oh, well, it didn't happen that way. Remember when people shat on Silent Hill all over even before the Kojima shit? Console. So now you're in Modioheim. Isn't that near Icicle Inn, the permafrost area? It must be freezing cold out there. The area once a candidate for Mako excavation when it was abuzz with construction workers and scientists around the Shinra facility. But after the plans for a Mako reactor were canned, the village was deserted. That is, until reports of disturbing activity started popping up recently. The seclusion and harshness of the environment must make it a convenient location for anti-Shinra groups. Okay, very nice. Thank you for the backstory. Oh, shit. Do these things use magic? No, they just peck you. There you go. Stun locked, done.
Conflict resolved.
That's why we get games like DMC 2013. That was, I think, the first game I ever did a review of for the channel. And you know, people just forget about it. They just act like it didn't happen. Like collectively, people weren't making fun of Japanese role-playing games for years until Persona 5. Once Persona 5 came out, that's when people were like, oh, it's okay to like it. But yeah. Persona 5 comes out, everyone loves JRPGs. Before that, nobody wanted to even touch them. They were like, oh, you know, you're gonna get a dude with a big sword running around, and I mean, that's really just this game, to be honest. Dude, we're not even gonna get Genesis mode at all. I'm just gonna defeat them by dropping magic on them. Sounds good. Yeah, the playable teaser and what could have been. Yeah, absolutely. All they had to do was just let him do his thing. I don't know what kind of ridiculousness it was that prevented him. You know, it's sad because it's obvious that people wanted it. And again, a lot of times companies do not make what people want. If you're in America, they make what, you know, their fucking ESG and all this other nonsense thinks that they want people to have. And then in Japan, they just do it because, you know, someone told you to do it. It doesn't matter if it's a dumb idea, you do it. Which is why you get Street Fighter X Tekken, which is another game that was massively fucked up. And people just all forget, like, all these games sucked. Operation Raccoon City, Zillia and Zillia 2 were fine. And then I didn't like Zestiria. I didn't like Arise. I think Namco is still suffering from this, right? All these games that came out, Asura's Wrath, remember when everyone was all over that? It's a fucking cutscene and shit, right? All of them did this. And even Western devs had problems back then. So, you know, it is what it is. Soldier members, I thank you for your daily hard work. Shinra's rapid growth has given birth to distortions in many parts of our world. Didn't we read this? Dark enemies that the president and the vice president must confront. That in turn may define us as victims of Shinra's shadows. Must act with accountability. I trust you'll do just that, even without my leadership. Okay. The bathhouse. Yeah, it's a sad reality, but I mean that's the truth. It's reality. Reality sucks. I've been saying this for years. I've been saying this since like 2015. You can't have nice things. I've been saying this about EA games. I've been saying this about all kinds of shit. Like back in the day when I was playing Dead Space, I was like, dude, wait, didn't we just level up? Holy shit, that must be really lucky. I was like, dude, Dead Space could have been so god tier, and then they just ruined it. Here we go. Oops, I skipped it by accident. A boiler handle.
Activating combat mode.
Nobody wanted Dead Space to become co-op besides a bunch of bigwigs at EA because co-op games were big back then.
Conflict resolved.
And so they made a bunch of co-op games that sucked. Wow. Yeah, an unfortunate thing I do. Tell me about it. I think we all know that a little too well. I just want to play cool games with fun characters, you know?
Looks like I have some voicemail messages.
I'll listen to a few.
23 messages.
Damn, popular.
Message 1.
Oh, wait. You guys are closed?
Oh shit, what?
Another time, I guess.
All right, here we go.
Message 2.
Hey, party of 8 for tomorrow. Oh, it's voicemail.
Okay, I'll listen to a few more.
Message 3.
My stomach's been hurting ever since I had those drinks at your place. What gives? I'm gonna sue.
That's hilarious. Wow. All right, I'll listen to a few more.
4.
We're gonna listen to all 23.
I left my bag there, I think.
Yeah, good game is nice. Yeah, that was me playing Fire Emblem.
Message 5.
You're still closed. You didn't go out of business, I hope.
Look at the place, dude. Look at the detail on Zach's face. God damn.
Message 6. Are
This is
there any
crazy.
front row seats left?
Okay, anyway. Do you get anything for doing this?
Message.
D-Day is coming up. You're open then. Understand?
That's not suspicious.
Message 9. Please answer our
Okay, spam.
message.
Can we write your...
I need a private party.
Still got the package over there in the store, right? Worst case, the deal's still on, even if you ain't open for business.
Okay, I love getting threatening phone messages.
This is the recycle.
Message.
Sorry about this.
Okay.
Message 14.
Yeah, they look open. Yeah, look at that. See? The door's open. Literally.
Message.
Did you close up the spot?
Yeah, of course we did.
Message.
I went over and it was...
I went over and it was closed, so I called you to confirm it was closed. Uh-oh.
Message. Hi, I have a reservation.
No, you don't have a reservation anymore.
I heard you're closed for renovations. When's the reopening?
Never.
Message.
This is the Shinra Tourist Bureau.
Oh my god.
Message.
Looks like I won't be able to pick up the package. I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to get rid of it for me. Alright?
Okay.
Message.
Oh,
It's a wrong.
I'm sure you already know.
Alright, here we go.
But the location of the package is inside the trunk next to the stage.
Okay, there we go. You had to listen to 23 voicemails to figure that one out. A trunk next to the stage, so over here.
There's something in the trunk.
Power wrist. Yeah, I love it. I love that this game has little tiny things like that. You could listen to 23 and just, you know, just mess around like that. Like, that's cool. That's fun to me. You know, it's nice when games have little touches like that. It's just funny. Uh-oh. Well, time for a bath. Let's reflect. I gotta write some haikus, dude. I love Ghost of Tsushima. Oh! I love hippogriffs, too.
Activating combat mode.
Okay, very nice. Let's see what happens in Genesis mode. Apocalypse, level 5. It hits you too, don't worry. Reflect, write haikus gained by a monster named Sebastian? Well, what's the reference for that? Listen, I can't write poetry at all. I can't write, period. FF7 abridged? No, I don't remember that then. Wait, where's the entire, like, entourage of dudes to come in and, like, you know, have, what is it, Moogie time? That totally got cut for the remake? No one's ever gonna remember this shit, man.
Where'd he go?
You lost him, huh?
Is it,
I think we've seen
isn't it?
this.
Yeah,
This totally
I'm having
happened.
problems.
What? We cancel each other. Alright, anyway. Oh, nice. Kira for free.
And geo monsters.
Yeah, his become like
Does that
winged
mean
monsters.
He's here?
I think most of his become like actual angel-like monsters.
Activating combat mode.
Oh shit. Wait, what am I doing? Oh no, shit, I forgot I moved Blizzard. I forgot I moved it. There you go, thank you.
Conflict resolved.
Damn, I could have actually died there. FF7 abridged. Maybe I'll look into it. I don't usually watch like a lot of abridged series or anything like that. I think they had like Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged.
Ow!
What? Oh, it's hot.
It's way too hot. Is there any way I can cool things down?
Where's the boiler? Let's see. Maybe it's up here. Maybe I'm about to progress the story. Oh, great. That's our protagonist, guys. To be fair, in Final Fantasy VII, Cloud just gets his ass kicked nonstop. Like, I don't know where people think he's some super badass.
I'm okay.
Like, he pretends to be, and he gets, like, pushed around the whole game, man. Homie gets fucked up all the time. It's like Final Fantasy IV all over again.
Up ahead, you have to catch Hollander. And Geo is waiting for you.
You got Tifa's gravity melons next to you. Oh my god. Alright. They're hurt, so we feel a certain type of way. I mean, this is the boiler room, so I'm assuming that we'll be able to come back. Let's see. I mean, everyone loves the main character love interest who's really good at punching stuff and is basically like the most fun part of Final Fantasy VII Remake. I didn't really like that. That's the other thing too. Yoshi P was like, oh, most JRPGs aren't very good with action. I'm like, dude, Final Fantasy VII, people are like, oh, but what about Final Fantasy VII Remake? I'm like, dude, they could have put anything on Final Fantasy VII Remake. It could have been a pinball version of the game and it would have sold. Like, yeah, I don't blame him. He's not talking about like old school games that sell on nostalgia. He's talking about like new games that have to, you know, earn their keep basically, for lack of a better way of saying it. They could put anything on Final Fantasy VII. Dude, we are just leveling up like crazy. I'm assuming we're gonna have a save point. So that way I won't have to like feel like I'm, you know, pushing too far ahead or anything. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Yeah, I don't remember this part of the game at all. I remember a little bit of it. Like some of the fights. I remember like Golden Bahamut and things like that.
That there's...
Do I have it? There you go. But like, I don't remember like this part. I think I know what's coming up, and if I remember correctly for what's coming up, it's actually one of the most touching cutscenes I've ever seen in a video game. All right, so now we can go back and get the items. Like when I saw this cutscene, that was the oh shit moment when I knew like I was not prepared for how feelsy this story was gonna get. There you go. Yuffie for the win. I actually really hate Yuffie. I just remember having to like do a whole bunch of obnoxious stuff to try to get her in the party. And so like my only memory of Yuffie is that I just absolutely detest her. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Echoes of... I never played any of the Crystal Chronicles games. I know there was one on the GameCube. I don't know if that's the one specifically. I own it and I just never played it. I bought it way later. So it could be good for all I know. Another Dispel. I talked about emotional. I think Yuffie's actually one of the best party members in 7, though. That's the funny part. She's a really good party member. I didn't like 10. You know, I like games where like either the whole party fights or you're able to swap people in and out. So like I like 12, but I didn't like 10 how there's 4 people. I don't like Final Fantasies where there's more people in reserve than people actually fighting. It doesn't really make any sense to me, honestly. Wouldn't you want to have more people fighting than in reserve? Like, and then if everyone dies, like, obviously the reserve people are not just gonna stand there and not help you. Like, what the hell? That doesn't make any sense. So that's why I like Xenoblade 3, because Xenoblade 3 is just like, nah, everyone fights. Everyone comes out, everyone fights, and that game feels like a dream. I had such a good time on Xenoblade, man. Xenoblade, like, all three of the games are good in their own ways, but 3 was just a cut above. I loved it. Oh, yeah, because you kill your mother. Oh, that's always a good plot line. I like games that are really messed up or have really good actiony moments. So, like, Tales of Vesperia is another one that I really like, because I like at the end of Tales of Vesperia, there's a fight where you fight one of the other major characters that has a lot of backstory with the main character, and it's literally just a one-on-one where you both use all your most anime moves on each other. It's so awesome. Okay, anyway. It's time to feel. I'm gonna end the stream after this.
It should have been me. I should have done.
It's not fair!
Yeah. Then why'd you send me?
To prepare you for your next fight.
Have you lost it?
Yes.
Stop it!
Someone's waiting for you, no?
Angel, don't do this.
Very good, Angel. It is time to exact vengeance for our family's suffering.
Family?
No! My father is dead!
Yeah, look at the resemblance.
Then do it for your mother.
My mother's shame made her take her own life.
Shame. How terribly misguided. She should have been proud. Proud that she was the namesake of our experiment. Project G. Or should I say, Project Jillian.
How very Resident Evil of you.
Don't say her name.
Jillian, the woman implanted with Genova cells. Genesis, who had her genes mapped onto him during the fetal stage. Yes, Genesis was a failure. I'll admit it. But you, Angel, you were actually bred inside Jillian's body.
Oh, great.
You are perfection.
I am perfect.
Oh man, that's funny.
Monster. My cells can absorb genetic traits and pass them along to others.
A two-way conduit. Genova's power has passed on to you completely.
Zack, do you remember what I said?
When,
about
where, and
our
what?
enemy being all that creates suffering?
Yeah. But you're not one of them.
But I created my own suffering.
I'm my own worst enemy.
Zack, let me show you.
Sounds like, oh my god.
Stop it!
You're funny,
You
dude.
don't know what you're doing!
Dude, I love the Griffins.
At least one sample?
No, get off me.
Angel!
Yeah, it's this. This shit really messed me up. When you realize how much suffering Genova created, it's actually just really sad and depressing. By complete random chance, Genova just causes all of this.
Angel. What happened to honor?
Nothing, I look cool.
Activating
Yeah,
combat
oh, this
mode.
looks so good. Does that protect? Oh, forget this. I think Blizzard is just better. Okay, that's fine. I'll use it. Honestly, I should use this to cancel out any moves they have. I think Zack keeps that scar for the rest of the game, by the way. It's on him for good. It's actually one of those, like, really cool, like, character-changing moments. Alright, anyway. I'm becoming an Ice Mage now. Ow. Okay. At some point, I will try to do as many missions as I can. Because that's the one thing I didn't do, is after a certain point, I just did the story. So I do want to, like, maybe do some of the missions. Really? As long as I can keep Protect on. That's all I care about, because Protect is very important. As it would be in any action-y Final Fantasy game. I don't know why I did that. It's not for the... Yeah, I mean, listen. It's all about going out in style, okay? You just have to look cool, alright? Rule of cool is a real thing, even in Final Fantasy. What is that, Shell? Oh, it is Shell, okay. Okay. Almost canceled it. I messed up. I used Blizzard. I didn't mean to. Ow. Anyway. I love that. Just like when Sephiroth's like destroys planets and shit and you're just like, ow. Anyway. That's one of my favorite parts of Final Fantasy VII. Dude, the ending of Final Fantasy VII, if you're high, it's probably fucking hilarious. It's the most random shit in the world. Okay, that actually worked too. I didn't mean to do that. Honestly, the more like JRPGs and stuff that do that, I actually end up liking it so much for no reason. It's just that like kind of silly, like I'm a kid again type of thing. It's just like, oh, you know, they just did Rule of Cool because it was just fun to watch. Oh shit, I'm totally screwed. Drop Blizzard. Okay, this is gonna be a little rough. Let's see if I actually survive this. Okay, that's bad. Yep, couldn't kill me. Okay, we're good. The spell version of that's actually a little bit rough, honestly. Ow. Basically, he waits until you can't guard it. Oops. I mean, which is smart. You have some smart cookie AI. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get Joseph as a hot dog or a... What? What games are you playing? That sounds like some free-to-play gotcha shit. I only play serious games like Final Fantasy XIV, where we don't do things like dress up, because we take saving the world very seriously in that game. All right. Anyway, okay. I need to stop laughing. This is actually one of the most feelsy cutscenes in gaming history, man. Damn. This shit had me. I was really sad. I was. Ugh. Fuck. This is just actually depressing.
Zack, you have my thanks. This is for you.
I remember him having a beard, but yeah, the stubble might be new.
Protect your honor, always.
Damn.
Embrace your dreams. If you want to be a hero, you need to have dreams and honor.
It's like Toonami style dialogue at this point. Wow. What an awful day for rain. I mean, it is true. He does say don't actually swing the sword, and Cloud doesn't know this, so he just swings it.
In the city above, right?
But it's not raining, so yeah, exactly.
Kinda scary. But the flowers might like it. Maybe.
Yeah, and he's just here, just depressed. This shit had me by the heartstrings, man. He's just depressed and sad, and, you know. Obviously, the only place he goes back to is Aerith, because it's like the only thing left that's good. There it is. Now this is a main character, man. And when there is nothing left that is good, what then? I don't know. You either become a villain, you die, or you go insane. I don't know. But at least he has Aerith, you know? Even though it was a really short thing and it's, you know, whatever, but yeah. You're alright, buddy. I'm sane.
So you want to be in Soldier? Hang in there.
Unlike the rest of Soldier, I'm not crazy.
So, is everybody here now? Sir! You're all rookies, right? Sir! Yes, sir! One piece of advice. No. An order. Embrace your dreams. And, whatever happens, protect your soldier honor. Got it? Sir! We're all coming back here alive. You hear me?
Damn, the detail on it is so good.
Let's go.
Yeah, the Buster Sword is entirely unrealistic. But that's why I didn't really like it until this game. That's actually a good picture of Cloud. I didn't like it until this game. I was like, it's just a big sword. Like, what's the big point of it? And then this game gives it so much backstory and, like, so much attention to everything. That's why I really ended up liking it so much. I was like, yeah, I think that that's one of the best things that they have, you know, to give so much backstory
Project
to things
G
that happened.
Was Angel's
great.
mother's experiment. I apprehended Hollander in Modeoheim and turned him over to the company.
And then they executed him shortly after.
After that, the company put me on standby. That was a while ago. Shinra is in disarray. The Turks are hanging around me every day.
Mr. Worldwide!
They say our vacations overlapped coincidentally. Yeah, right. But none of them ever mention Angeal or Genesis. Not a whisper. Almost as if they never existed. Is that how little Soldier is worth? What exactly do I have left to fight for? What is Soldier honor?
Yeah, imagine telling a bunch of people to protect it, and then you don't even know what it is yourself. Oh, I know what this is. Not where we are, but I know it's coming up.
Suntan lotion?
No.
Oh,
Never
I'm trying to
mind
tan.
that.
I love it.
What is this? Are they putting me out to pasture?
You could use some R&R.
I'm bored. That's it? I'm calling them.
Director Lazard's not in. He's been missing for a while now. It was Lazard who was funding Hollander's research. Using the company's money.
Oh shit.
Are you serious?
It would have been okay if he only used his, of
We're
course.
interrogating Hollander, so we should learn more soon.
What's wrong with them?
Hmm?
People. What are they all thinking?
Oh my god.
Lies within each person.
You can't be that
But
relatable,
even
dude.
truth seems suspect once it leaves their mouths.
Cisne, go do something.
Calling Aerith?
How do you know that? Am I being watched?
No, she's the one being watched.
Huh?
That girl is an ancient. The only one left in the world. You didn't know?
Doesn't matter, I still love her.
Never said anything. The only one left in the world, huh? She is one of a kind.
Yeah, that's supposed to be highly top secret knowledge, but, you know, he is a member of Soldier. He is basically the only one that they have left that isn't crazy, so. Oh, God. They're fucking in Aqua gear. Yeah, you fight it with the fucking, I remember the umbrella part.
Genesis copies?
What the fuck? It's the water division, dude. Oh my god. Please tell me there's a mode in the game where you can turn on this costume. That would be so funny, man. Uh-oh, fin kick. Oh no, I'm getting the fin. I cannot believe they show up on the fucking beach. I'm not gonna lie, like, this is meant to be very lighthearted, and I was still sad as fuck, man. Like, I was actually really sad after watching that last cutscene, and then they do this, and I'm like, I wasn't mad. I'm just like, what am I supposed to feel? Like, I'm sad. I'm depressed right now, and you make me laugh? That's like the worst time to make me laugh. I want to be sad, damn it. Oh my god. Probably the last one. Okay, anyway. Yeah, saves the world with a parasol. It was like a Kirby game.
These guys are still around? But Genesis.
Genesis may be around too.
Huh?
When the soul leaves the body, it returns to the life stream.
Yeah, and?
A river of souls circles the planet. Perhaps Genesis's soul is also
Controlling copies from the life stream? Is that what you're saying?
just a supposition. In any case, your vacation's over. Come with me. Junon is under attack by an unknown force.
Wow, that was fast. I was soaking up the sun. Yeah, the planet is fueled by ghosts. Absolutely. This is the town with the big cannon, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. I forget what it was called. This is the one where you have to march down the street and all that shit. Again, Final Fantasy VII has so many weird, like...
They're just running wild.
It's such a fucking weird game. People just know a lot of the basic parts of it. Alright, here we go. Now wielding the Buster Sword, you've learned Take a Battle Stance. By expending AP, you can change your stance with a guarding effect. Furthermore, Zack does not flinch when attacked. The more he uses it, the greater his proficiency becomes with the weapon, which in turn provides many beneficial effects during battle. You should use Battle Stance and Strong Attack along with abilities as often as possible. I don't remember this. Square and X. Okay. Now, in the Buster Sword Necrosmos effect, it restores a little bit of MP and AP every time you defeat an enemy with attack or abilities.
Here we go. That's enough.
Really? I don't remember this. Okay.
This'll do.
Can you hold it forever?
Got him. Here we go. This is gonna sting.
There you go. Okay. I kind of remember that. Okay. Yeah, the cannon that doesn't turn. So they have to wait for the sapphire weapon to approach them head on, like a bunch of idiots.
His presence can't be a coincidence.
It's not over.
This is one of the most confusing parts of the game.
We'll evacuate the
For
residence.
7, at least.
You work on securing Hollander.
I'm securing Hollander? Don't you need me on the battlefield?
Hollander has top secret information. The president says he's priority 1. With Director Lazard absent, Soldier's chain of command is shaky at best. These attackers exploited that weakness. Zack, you're the only one who can move freely. You must secure Hollander.
Alright, sounds good.
Hollander is being held at the 8th level detention center in Upper Junon. Use the emergency elevator to go up. It's at the end of this path. Zack, we need this.
Yeah, just think of all the people who have never played beyond Disc 1 of Final Fantasy VII. They're gonna have to, like, do all the weird shit in Junon and Costa del Sol. But I really think the remake is gonna be linear as shit, so... If you want my honest opinion, I think that the remake is gonna kind of be a letdown in that regard, unless they, like, massively open up, like, the gameplay and everything. I think it's gonna be kind of a disappointment in that regard. Alright, so should we do any of this? Assault Twister. Sure, why not? That's just me personally. I think that the remake is Rebirth or whatever the second part is gonna be a little bit lackluster. I don't think we're gonna get anything really that great out of it. But that, in fairness, I just didn't really like the remake to begin with. I thought it was kind of eh.
How about this?
Conflict resolved.
Later.
And then the last chapter will probably be after the Ancient Temple. But yeah, maybe I'll try to... Maybe my new series on the channel will be both playing, oh, great. Honestly, I should put on just Blizzard Blade and all the other shit or whatever. Oh, no! Come on, let's stomp! Let's do it! That's right. I'm walking with my chocobo buddy. I stomp! Unbelievable.
Oh yeah.
Very nice.
Conflict resolved.
We finished the Blizzard materia. Yeah, so as you can see, a lot of these are easy now. We're probably up to like 5 or 6 stars. Cura, so that's worth doing. Hold on. Let me open this. Alright, that cure's not done. Cura, double regen, Blizzard. Okay, so we can mix the Blizzards, I guess. I'm probably gonna have to go back down and use other stuff unless I get another Blizzara, so that's what I'll do. I mean, or we could just use another Blizzard and try to get a bunch of Blizzards up at the same time. Cure, okay. Something's dying. Yeah, hold on, I gotta do side quests first. Come on, you guys die a little slower. It's fine. Every game, by the way. Actually, hold on. Let me see something. Okay. I just want to check on something really quickly. Yeah, no, this is my favorite part of doing every game. You just do some side missions in the middle of important stuff. I mean, that's like every Final Fantasy game, though. Oh, Golbez is going to destroy us all. There's no time to waste. But first, I have to go kill some Sahagins. Listen, this is very important, all right? Honestly, it makes me wish the entirety of Final Fantasy IV was voice acted. Like, I'm not saying the DS version was amazing. It was challenging. It was completely different with some of the things. Hearing him, like, I just wish, I don't think he says "you spoony bard" though. I'm pretty sure that was not in the original. What the fuck is this? Where's the second one? "You spoony bard." Probably a line born from a bad translation, if I'm being honest, which makes it extra hilarious. Meteor's like a dick. Yeah, oh no, that's the best part of Final Fantasy VII. Like, this big meteor. So Final Fantasy VII kind of does the same thing Tales of Vesperia does, which is it has the big doomsday device, like, ominously in the background. And just, you're off doing, like, the most mundane, weird shit possible in the final act of the game. It's like, dude, there's a massive sense of urgency right now, and I'm over here doing the most ridiculous shit that nobody asked me to do, and nobody cares about. It's actually hilarious. Tales games will legit do that too. There'll be some overworld bullshit going on, and you'll be like, hold on, there's side quests. Yeah, I'm gonna go I'm gonna do Chocobo racing and gambling at the Gold Saucer. Hold on, man. And then the best part is you do it, and then you get this summon of 13 god tier knights that are like amazing, and they dude, Sephiroth doesn't even become a fight at that point. That's my favorite part about that game, is that enemies stop being they stop being difficult. How's this work again? Okay.
Taking you down a peg. That's enough.
There you go. You just have to use it a bunch.
Oh no, you don't. Heads up. This is gonna sting.
Alright, whatever. We'll use Courage Boost. Yeah, then you farm up to get a few of them, yeah. Every fight, no buttons, 60. You can get multiple? I don't remember that. I think maybe you can. Maybe I'm wrong. Again, it's been over a decade since I played it. I have no idea. Needless to say, I mean, like, it was fun to get it, but after a while, it was one of those things I used to grind late at night, and I would just be mad the whole time, and I'd be either watching anime or watching YouTube. There's multiple materia. Oh yeah, because yeah. I remember more of Final Fantasy VI, because that's what I really played a lot of when I was younger. Then Daga? Oh boy, how bad is this going to be? Oh, I love this song, by the way. Just wandering the desert and shit.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on.
Wait, there's stuff back here?
Take that. Hi. The end. Bringing out the big guns.
You wait 20 minutes for us. Yeah, that's the one thing about Knights of the Round, is it definitely needs to not be like... because every single Knight of the Round has to get summoned to do his attack. It's actually funny, because if you play 14, they don't perform nearly the same role. Am I gonna die? Thank you. Oh my god. Ow. This is why I need to cast fucking Brave every time. Why did I do that?
Conflict resolved.
Tonberries are like my favorite Final Fantasy enemy, because every time they show up, I really do have to do a mental tug of war if I plan to die to a random-ass Tonberry. Except in Tactics. Tactics Advance, they're like normal enemies. Like, yeah, they have a couple saucy abilities. It's nothing you can't handle.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way.
Uh-oh.
Is this them?
Yeah. It's been a long time. Sebastian, S.I.
Zack, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's the guys that died in the
Dealings with
helicopter
Avalanche
crash.
resulted in soldier
What?
casualties.
It's all right. In the end, they returned to their senses. And I can always come here to see them anyway.
Okay, the lip syncing on that
Everything's
was
good on this
0.
All right? So you don't have to worry about us. Okay. See ya.
That's what I mean. Little scenes like that just hurt, man. Like, I just don't want to be hurt that badly by a game. That's what I mean. Like, you ever play something where you don't know it's horror, or you don't know it's, like, meant to be feelsy? and then it just hits you. It's just like, damn, dude, like I didn't ask for this. Like, I guess that's my experience with this game 10 years ago, or over 10 years ago. It's just, I randomly picked it up. I'm like, oh, it's a Final Fantasy game. I'll probably have some fun. And I ended up just feeling terrible. Like, I'm remembering now why I was, like, basically tearing up at the end, basically. Like, I could see why. Oh, no, I can't be silenced anyway. You're good. I remember that. And it's rare that I tear up at a game, you know? I think Tales of Symphonia was a game I remember this game was definitely the closest, but I remember Tales of Symphonia has a really feelsy ending. Oh, shit.
No! What's the matter now?
I was looking for materia, and now I'm late for my assignment.
I see.
Well, that sucks.
But where's your sword? Don't you need that too? Ever the restless puppy.
And the best part is, like, this is realistic too. You ever just be doing something in life that has nothing to do with what you're about to think about, and then you just randomly remember something from like 20, 15, 10 years ago that makes you like feelsy? Like, I've been there. For sure. Just out of nowhere. And it messes up your whole damn day. Oh, do I not have any water? I guess I don't. Okay. Experiment's gone wrong. River Chocobo Armlet. Sure. Let's try it. Let's try a 5-star. Might be a little bit too high. Yeah, I think everyone knows that. You'll remember something from someone who's either long gone or a beloved memory or something, and it fucks you up, man. Oh no, not this move. Not that move. I know what that move does. Oh, whoops. I thought I had a combo move on that. They flew through him. I want you to really think about that. Alright. Do your thing, homie. You already know what to do. Cleave this fuck.
Conflict resolved.
You know what to do, Chief. Alright, so I could go to the left or I could go right. Let's go right, obviously. How many games evoked an emotional response from me? Yeah, and this, I could agree to that. A lot of times things happen in games that they want you to take seriously. And like,
Bring it on.
I don't know. So this might be one of the bad ones that I'm gonna admit. Like, I know that everyone was kind of torn up with how Dom has to put down his wife in Gears, but I won't lie to you, like, I kind of didn't really take Gears very seriously until maybe the 3rd game. And so, like, half the time I'm over here, like, laughing at the stupid shit that happens in Gears of War, instead of actually, like, and looking back, what the fuck is getting plugged in? What is going on? Come on. I'm sorry. My computer's being weird about USBs. But yeah, like, all legit, I just think that some cutscenes are just supposed, like, it's just the way that they're phrased. If you're playing a franchise that's meant to be super silly and over the top, it's hard to really take a lot of stuff seriously, I feel. It's just like, Gears is meant to be over the top, stupid, silly shit. So it's very hard for me to take, like, a moment like that seriously. It also doesn't help that Marcus Phoenix might be one of the most bland, but by design, characters I could think of off the top of my head for gaming, you know? And that's no fault of his voice actor. I just think that he's written very, not shittily. Just not a dude I would really take seriously. Like, he gives a suicidal guy a shotgun and then is surprised when he kills himself. Like, yeah, no shit he was going to kill himself. This guy is, like, completely fucked up and in awful pain. Am I gonna die? No, okay. He's like, yeah, here, have a shotgun. End it. Or he doesn't say end it, but he's like, you'll be fine. Just keep fighting with me. It's like, dude, what? That's why I can't take it seriously, man. I couldn't. After that scene, I could never take Gears of War seriously ever again. Well, no, but he knew that he was tortured. That's the thing. He knew that this guy was clearly not well. He's over here like moaning. He's not even saying okay, yes, whatever, and he just hands him the shotgun. It's like, you'll be fine. And like, someone explained it to me later that it was a trauma response. And so in fairness, I could kind of understand that, because like Coltrane is completely fucked up too. Like he sees the entire world as a big blitzball game, or not blitzball, whatever it's called. I don't even remember. So admittedly, like that made me like at least kind of contextualize it a bit. I still think the way the cutscene is shot, it's really fucking hilarious. Like the cutscene is almost comedic in how they approach it. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm misremembering it, but I remember years ago just laughing my ass off about it. I'm like, wow, that was fucking stupid. And you're right. Admittedly, maybe it is a little bit. I just think that they probably, you know, the way you shoot a cutscene matters, right? So like, if you're playing like Silent Hill, every cutscene is super serious and feelsy and has like layers of bullshit in it, right? It's actually funny because Ito was on Twitter like shooting down all these weird fan theories and stuff. But like Silent Hill is designed to be layered with like tons of like just tons of dark stuff about humanity and tons of dark shit just in general. And so like that's cool because like, you know, the way they shoot the cutscenes, these people don't feel like gung-ho combat heroes. They feel like people that are just normal dudes getting sucked into this awful town that feeds on their emotions and feeds on their life regrets. And that's why Silent Hill is cool, because you actually feel like, even though James is a piece of shit, for example, you still understand why he does the things he does. That's why that game is so good, because it's so dark. Yeah, especially since he's just a normal dude. He probably works the most boring, generic job in history. Like, why would he, what? Like, he probably hates it. And his wife is dying. And actually, when you find out what he's done, I mean, that's why it really is up to the player if you forgive him or not. Like, seriously. That's one of the things I like about that game, is that it was really like a game... Did I kill both? Oh, wow. Very nice. It really is a game where it's up to you to decide, like, hey, do you forgive this guy for what he's done? And if you say that he doesn't deserve to be forgiven, I mean, you're in the right. And vice versa, you know? And that's why I really like that game. I like games that are ambiguous like that, you know? It's really up to you as the player and what ending you think best fits in. A lot of people go to Silent Hill for punishment. And so, like you know, it's just, compare that to, like, Gears of War, where you're, like, butt bouncing off of walls, you're rolling like crazy, you know, the dudes are saying all these ridiculous one-liners in multiplayer, you know, like, it's obviously made to be way less, you know, whatever. So when there's a serious moment, it's hard for me to take it seriously, as weird as it is. And then, you know, there's games that are, like, super silly that'll have dark moments, and I'll be like, damn, that's sad.
Activating combat mode.
Sometimes games got me fucked up. I'll be honest. Sometimes, you know, you think a little bit about something, you're like, damn, that's actually really grim.
Conflict resolved.
But yeah, this game made me feel things that Final Fantasy 15 couldn't make me feel, even on a good day, so. And I went into 15 really loving it. I bought the Super Simp edition, where I was like, oh, hey, let me buy Final Fantasy 15. I paid tons of money for that game. Okay, very nice. Very nice.
Conflict resolved.
So yeah, I was like, dude, I went into that thinking I was going to get Versus 13, and man, was I wrong. And that's why I just kind of was like, wow, I don't really like this game. I don't really care either. Very sad. It didn't have to be that way. And I think everyone knows that. It's like, that's how people have seen, you know, we know what the development of 15 was like. 15 is basically what, like, Half-Life Episode 3 would be, pretty much, if they ever made it. Like, because now it's like they made Half-Life Alyx, and I remember a bunch of people were like, oh yeah, see, they're gonna make Episode 3, it's gonna be VR. I'm like, no, they're not. No, they're not. You clearly don't. And so, to be fair, it was a bunch of my friends who don't really play at Half-Life. They don't play Valve games, you know? So they're just like, oh, they're just here for the VR, and that's why they made it, so they could get people to buy in on a big name for VR, and that was it. And after that, people, you know, they didn't care. And don't get me wrong, Valve does a great job with Steam. It's just a shame that, like, Half-Life was Half-Life, but whatever. Yeah, stuff like that.
Activating
Bring
combat
it on!
Nope. Ow. Ow. G assassin.
Resolved.
Hell, even some Resident Evil cutscenes make me think differently about stuff, man. Sometimes Resident Evil be fucked up too. There's a reason why every time I play Metroid Fusion, I always hang off the end of that one cutscene at the end of the game. The most mundane words in the world suddenly have a whole new meaning when I play that game. They lent me a hand all of a sudden becomes like Shakespearean poetry. But that's just because I really like that game, and I actually should stream it soon, because it's been over a year, I think, since I streamed Metroid Fusion. I haven't played it in a long while. Basically all of last year I was busy, you know, kind of throwing my channel back in order. So maybe I will play Metroid Fusion again.
Activating combat mode.
That would be kind of fun. Yeah, and the X-Parasite comes in. You play a lot of games. That's fun. This is fun to talk with someone who's played, like, knows all the references I'm making. Yeah, the X-Parasite comes in at the end and saves you. And it's like, well, obviously, you know, they obviously didn't do it out of the kindness of its heart. It did it because it identified two threats and saw that you weren't the bigger of the two. But in doing so, it saves you. It's really a poetic ending for a game that's, you know, admittedly not very Metroidvania. It's a pretty linear game. But I still love that game so much. I am well versed when I have the time. Yeah, me too. That's why I'm replaying this game, because I don't remember a lot of it. I remember, like, fighting Angeal in the bathhouse. That I remember. I remember fighting him in, like, the broken down ceiling and everything. And I was like, wow, this is depressing, you know? I remember the rain. I remember crying. I really remember Aerith comforting Zack. That was the moment that made me become, like, a Zack Aerith dude, I guess, as far as shipping goes. Oh my god, this hurts. And then I just had to remember, I don't really like 7, so I was like, well, after this, everything goes to shit, so enjoy it while it's here. I never liked 7. So, but ironically, I want to play it again now, so that'll be fun.
Activating combat
Everything in the fighting is over. I remember certain parts of 7 too, like, I remember getting Knights, I remember doing Ruby. Ow, ow, ow. But admittedly, like I said, that was a long time ago, so I hate that you get staggered by everything, man. There you go. Okay, anyway.
Bye now. Oh no, you don't.
Ow. I think it's meant to be used like a counter move. I cannot believe you could get completely stopped by that, man. But just hit him. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
And that's why I remember the ending, because the ending has like, that was like the meme of like JRPG villains or JRPG characters having like 5-minute cutscene attacks. Sephiroth definitely was the dude that made that a thing, because him destroying all the planets and everything was just way over the top. Like, but it's meant to be like a super cool thing. Like, you do feel like he's a threat. You do feel like Sephiroth is the big bad. So mission accomplished. You can't hate him for that. That's what I like about Lightning Returns, is that like the final boss in that game, he does all the like major attacks from X-Death, from Kefka, and from Sephiroth. That shit is cool. Beating Lightning Returns was truly like one of my favorite RPG moments. Wait, what? Oh, we have to kill multiple. Okay, that's fine. I love that game at the end. I had a ton of fun playing that game from start to finish. It's like how I felt when I beat 6.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, Final Fantasy can have good stories. 13 didn't even have a bad story. It's just you have to put up with so much awful fucking gameplay to get to the good parts. It's like, why bother? You have to put up with genuinely some of the most brain-dead design decisions I've ever seen in my life. It's not like every chapter is like, you know, what is it? Not what's the word I'm looking for?
Here we go. Gonna love this. This'll do. That's enough. Here we go. Gonna love this.
There you go. Just use it to counter.
This is gonna sting. How about this?
I don't remember ever doing this. I probably ignored it.
Bye now. Gonna love this.
Ow.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
That's what I mean, like, that's why when I play modern day stuff like Tales of Zestiria or Tales of Arise or, you know, Final Fantasy 15, I'm just not entertained. I'm just like, oh, well, that was kind of bland. I don't know. I like Final Fantasy 15 probably better than Zestiria because, like, the combat system might be easy, but it makes sense. Like, it makes sense in that it's meant to be super simplistic. Whereas with Final Fantasy, with Tales of Zestiria, I just did not like the combat. But then again, I just ended up liking Berseria more anyway, so it's kind of funny that the games I end up liking take me years to play. So, whatever. That's life, I guess. And then when I play them, I'm like, damn, why didn't I play this sooner? Like, Halo 2 was that for me. I played Halo 2 for the first time like a year ago, I think. Yeah, I just didn't want to... Yeah, because once you beat it, you can never play the game again like it's the first time. And that's the unfortunate part of playing a good game. Did I beat the game or did the game beat me? But on a serious note, it's that you can never replay it again like you've never played it before. So that's ironically, or maybe it's not ironic, but that's one reason why I actually like doing playthroughs is because, like, when I play these games, like, I genuinely remember them more when I play them and record them and I talk over it. And also, like, I'll never have this experience again. I've been on this whole rant before where it's like, you know, playthroughs are like living, breathing experiences. And then you'll never have that experience again. So to be able to do a playthrough on a game I really like Metroid Dread, for, you know, is fun. Maybe in like 10 years I'll be like, damn, I want to relive the good old days. Like I always do with everything in my life. Oh shit. This is gonna be a little rough, actually. Okay, anyway. Spamming spells is totally legal, dude. Oh, sweet. No MB cost. I love it. Just what I needed. That's why I don't remember Mario Odyssey, because I didn't stream it, I didn't record it. So I genuinely don't remember it. It was just a Mario game that I played. And even Breath of the Wild, I recorded like half of it. But to be fair, there's other stuff that was going on, so I just didn't get around to it. And even if you try to relive it, it won't feel the same. Yeah, but I can remember, at least for me, how I felt. And that alone makes me a little bit happier, you know? That's why when I play like a game that I played as a kid, and I remember like, you know, moments in my life when I played that game 20 years ago almost at this point, I could say to myself like, damn, I remember being so happy finding out all these things and stuff. So like, I'll play Metroid Fusion and I'll remember, you know, my first time beating a boss. Like, I played Crash 2. I remember the day I beat Crush. I was like, wow, I actually beat him. You know, it was tough. I was like 5. And then I beat him. It was awesome. And those are memories forever. What the hell? Yes. I pressed up. My bad. Hilarious. Yeah, there's no shortage of missions in this game. Oh, I hate this map. Can't wait till 14 takes on Final Fantasy VII. That's going to be a very unique set of occurrences. I'll say that. They already recently said that they were maybe possibly someday going to do a Kingdom Hearts crossover. And honestly, if they do, they should just cut all the Disney characters out of it. Like, I know that, like, Disney is part of Kingdom Hearts, but there's so much, like, you know how Disney is. They're just better off not putting them in, because I don't want Disney to come back 5 years later and be like, yo, you need to remove all this or we're gonna sue you. Then well, fuck it. Just only put Square Enix characters in, and maybe Sora, and that's it. You know, Sora, Riku, all the organization members, whatever you need, and just don't even bother with Disney characters, because you know that's just gonna lead to problems when Disney gets mad or licenses change or something. Yeah, no. I'm not waiting for Disney to just strong arm Square Enix because they have a fuck ton more money. I'm okay. It ain't that serious. That's why the Nier crossover is good, except for the story. I thought the story was pretty bad or whatever.
Oh yeah.
But it happened. That's why that was another game that was pretty fun to play, was Automata. Oh, this is pretty well hidden. Resident Evil 8, you know, all these games I played recently, especially if they're like tied to my childhood, like playing Reignited Trilogy for the channel was like so fun. That was another good one that I don't really talk about a lot, was playing that game again. Right, I say again, but playing it for the first time. Playing Tactics Advance, you know? Oh, I didn't erase my data. Someone will be mad at me. My friend actually was disappointed in me. That's actually hilarious.
Activating combat mode.
But that's the thing, you remember games like that for the rest of your life because you remember how you felt. And if a game makes you remember how you felt when you played it, I mean, either it's, you know, part of your childhood or, you know, a significant emotional point in your life, or it's really well done, or both. I need to finish beating Batman Arkham Asylum on hard. That's the thing. I need to do that before I forget how to play that game. Because I started it, and then I need to remember how to do it. I'll get around to that. Can I dodge these encounters, please? Not a fan of heroes? No, it's fine.
Activating combat mode.
I became a fan of Batman like hardcore when I was a kid. I liked him. I wasn't like super into it. I remember watching the animated series because I was a big cartoon watcher when I was growing up. Alright, Kira's maxed out. So like I was a big cartoon watcher as a kid, right? So I'll watch things like Boomerang and things like that, you know? So I that's how I got into it. I was watching all that old stuff back in the day. Okay, we have actually 3 Curas. So if I can make one more Cura, then we can make Curaga, and that's it. That's the last thing we need for the game. So we'll put that on, and we'll just try to max that out. Dude, M Barrier has not leveled up at all. M Barrier is screwed. Very nice. Well, yeah, the villain only needs to win once, and the heroes have to always be good because, you know, they always just lock him up in Arkham Asylum instead of just killing him. But I mean, if they just killed him, you wouldn't really have like ongoing like rivalries between them. So it's you know how it is. To be fair, that's also like an anime thing, you know. What? Dude, I'm in the... You can't just do that. Oh my god.
Taking you down a peg.
Yeah, I agree.
Brace yourself.
Inadvertently, how many deaths did it cost? Well, you're not supposed to ask that. That's the thing. You're asking questions. Don't do that. But in fairness, in the animated series, they're very lighthearted about it. It's not like Arkham. But yeah, I mean, like, how long have I been playing new games on the channel for? Since fall of 2009? Like with Assassin's Creed 2? You know? Like, how long have I been doing new games on the channel? That's the crazy part. Yeah, we could change this out. And silence, vitality, yeah. Okay. There you go. Can you wear multiple? I forget, can you? Doesn't having more HP just trump everything else? Whatever. My job entails question. No, again, no. I'm not. Listen, I'm not shitting on you for it. I'm just saying, you know, when you can't poke too many holes in it, right? Because then it all falls apart. You have to have a little bit of suspension disbelief. Yeah, just arms covered in bangles. I'm gonna look like a rapper. I actually liked in 7 Remake that you could see the materia in the weapons. That was like a cool touch. But can you wait for 7 when you have like 7 party members and like you can only use 3, and then every time you want to change out materia, like that was the one thing about Final Fantasy 7 I didn't like, is that every time you wanted to change your party, you had to constantly swap the materia in and out of people. And it's like a 5-minute process just to change who you're playing with. World filled with weapons, cannons, etc. So yeah, dude, if you're still using a sword in a world full of guns, you're either an idiot or god tier. But to be fair, guns in Final Fantasy are always pretty bad. I mean, Saz had dual pistols, and let's be fair, most of what made Saz cool was his magic. And also just that he is like the world's best dad, basically. Oh, fuck me. Okay, I'm gonna hold it. Uh-oh. Wait, does it replace it? Oh, I thought they got stocked. Never mind. I thought, or stocked rather. Never mind. Okay. Next time, maybe I don't know. Okay. Oh yeah, and the chocobo in his hair that turns into like this big titty stripper. I remember that. Good times. Yeah. So when Yoshi P is like, yeah, people weren't very favorable on JRPGs back then. Yeah, it's because they used like, I thought it was the stupidest, like most hilarious comedic joke ever. But it is kind of like really shit humor. I don't think it's offensively shit humor. I just think it's really bad humor. Oh yeah, no, I mean, that's after 13, I guess. But yeah, it's not a big story element. To be fair, Saz is not really important ever again after Final Fantasy 13. Yeah, no, they couldn't do that today. They would get flamed to hell and back. See, it's a good thing no one who's like super offended by like modern day Final Fantasy or anything at all played 13, because they would lose their minds. It's good that was back in the day when only the hardcore people played it, and maybe like dude bros who just wanted the newest game, and then they played that game and they're like, wow, what the fuck, this game sucks. Yeah, no, dude, you could not make Final Fantasy 13 in today's climate. Could you imagine a Duke Nukem game made today? A game that's meant to be over the top parody? They would think that they're being super serious. I'm surprised they even let them get away with making Wolfenstein. Like, actually. I'm very surprised that Wolfenstein actually got made. Like Beyond New Order, like the new Colossus, I'm surprised they got away with that. Like, I didn't like it as much as New Order, but like, it was at least decent. Like, it wasn't great, it was okay. Even back then, I was like, eh. I thought New Order was a little fresher. Well, no, it's not just that. It's that they're going to say it glorifies them. And, like, you might argue, well, no, they're clearly depicted as the villains, but someone will fucking take it that way. I mean, like, people forget Jack Thompson made a career off of this stuff. And people, they were dragging video games in front of Congress 30 years ago and lying about it, right? Remember when they lied about Night Trap and they lied about all these other games and tried to say that you are doing this and you are doing that? Yeah, and none of it was true, but it doesn't matter. They just brought it in front and got a bunch of people to bitch about it. They lied about Night Trap. That's the only reason anybody remembers Night Trap, is because of a fucking controversy about it, where they lied about it. And they're like, you are the one. The goal is to trap these women, and you're actually just saving them. It's a really, like, silly, over-the-top, like, comedy horror game. Not even horror. It's so cheesy acting, even the 80s would not take that shit back. And that's the only reason people remember what the fuck Night Trap is. And it's like the most embarrassing shit ever, that's the reason why Night Trap will be remembered. Not because of it was cool, or because it was stupid, or because it wasn't great, because of, you know, because of bullshit. Because of political stupidity. This terrible fucking game gets remembered forever. And like Mortal Kombat, okay, at least you could argue Mortal Kombat is like really gory, really over the top, you know, all that type of stuff. Night Trap, dude. I do a political. Oh, you're an influencer, aren't you? Are you like a Twitter or Instagram influencer? That's my favorite thing. I'm like, bro, can we just play video games? Like, I don't necessarily read in that everything that they make in a game is a super politically motivated statement. Sometimes motherfuckers just want attractive women and dudes with big muscles doing shit. I don't think that that necessarily means that you hate anyone in particular.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you just want to see cool people do cool shit. This is like when someone tried to tell me the only reason I like Metroid is because Samus is a woman and I fantasize about her, or whatever the hell it was like. And I was like, no, I like Metroid because I grew up with it. I like the exploration. And there was I could not convince them otherwise. So I was just like, well, I guess we just cannot talk about this anymore because you're just being a certain type of way. And then we just stop being friends. Over fucking jet boots on her in Smash Brothers. I literally lost a friendship with someone over Samus getting a buff to be good in Smash 4, if you can fucking believe it. That was the dumbest conversation I have ever had in my life, and I mean that 100% with 1000%. I'm over here like, dude, Metroid Prime is the most fucking awesome game I've ever played in my life, and I still think that to this day. And that's why the pinned video on my channel is me playing the Metroid Prime remaster. And it will be that way for as long as I feel like it, which will be, who knows how long that'll be. I really had a fucking 4-hour conversation with someone trying to call me a sexist because I like Metroid. You gotta be fucking kidding me, man. That was when I knew people were just fucking beyond help. That was the dumbest thing I've ever done in my life. Like, if you watch me play Fusion... Oh, shit. Hold on. I don't want to actually end this mission. Did I miss the fucking box? I have to go back. I'm running from the fights. If you watch me play a Metroid game, all the Metroid games I play besides Super Metroid, I know top to bottom. Because I love them that much. I went back, I learned... Oh, here it is. I went back, I learned all the places for all the different items. The only scan that I missed in Metroid Prime Remastered was Meta Ridley. Because I was tired and I just wanted to beat the game after 7 hours of playing. Like, dude, I was in Phazon Mines at hour, like, 3.5. It still took me another 3 hours to beat the game. Like, I was, dude, I was tired. I was like, yeah, I'm done. Let me just beat the game.
Wait, Cisne.
I love you.
Does Song wear that suit everywhere he goes?
Were you hoping
Yeah, it's in the corner.
to see him in swimming trunks?
No, just wondering if he gets hot.
What's the holdup?
No. I'm always cool.
Aren't you hot?
That's a Cisne one? What? Alright, sure.
You can do it, Zach.
Very nice.
Contest resolved.
That's why I stay up until like 12, 4, 5 in the morning playing Metroid Dread. I stayed up so late playing Metroid Dread, the sun came up. That's how late I was playing that game on my first session. No, dude, come on, I hate people.
Activating combat mode.
Never mind, silly me. I'll just go back to only liking games that have male protagonists. That's obviously what I'll do. So yeah, I don't know. I just like the era where people just like games because they were cool. Like, that's why I like games like Beyond Good and Evil, because it's atypical. It's a fucking weird game. Beyond Good and Evil might be one of the weirdest games I think I've ever played in my goddamn life. Yeah, so it's a no-win scenario. I either don't play games with female protagonists, and I'm a sexist because I don't, or I do, and the only reason I play it is because they're women. It's like, there's no winning then. I can't please you. There's nothing I could do to please you then. It's impossible. When I was playing Metroid, before any of these people got on YouTube and watched Anita and watched all these people bitch about it, I was playing Metroid when I was 7 just thinking this shit was dope, because you get to blow up aliens and space pirates in first person and all the visor effect. Remember the fucking visor effects? That shit is dope.
Activating combat mode.
I honestly like to think that that really started that whole idea of doing that shit in games for much later on, like having weird like shit slide off your screen and stuff. I really do think Halo 3 was inspired by that shit. It would not surprise me if even Halo 2 was inspired by Metroid Prime. Shit, I've been trying to enjoy games for years. But every time there's either some weird like microtransaction, online pass, day one DLC, on disc DLC, and now politics to make all my games shit. Yeah, that's really what I want out of life. Instead of a bunch of people just making good games. That's why I'm here playing a PSP game with better graphics, because it's a good game and I love it, and it made me almost cry. Azure Lane is good about that. The only cash items are... Yeah, look, I'm totally cool with that. I think that that's how you should handle it. If you can get away with it as a company, I know they got to make money, but I don't like pay to win. No one likes pay to win, right? That's why I don't play like mobile games or gacha games or whatever, because my luck is bad. I want to earn what I want to fucking get. So I can respect devs that are like that, because there's not a lot of devs. A lot of devs will just say, nope, you're gonna buy our online pass, and I don't mind paying for DLC if it's meaningful.
Oh no, you don't.
Ow, that hurts.
This'll do. Gonna love this.
Kind of wish it was just a button to do this.
That's enough.
Ooh, that was a nice dodge. Yeah, I kind of remember spamming Blizzard. Money is an issue. Yeah, but you feel a certain type of... Oh, shit. I wonder what happens if I use this. Is this going to interrupt his ability, or do I have to hit him to do that? Yeah, okay. Probably better to just hit it normally. Ow. Okay, anyway, look at my HP break, by the way. Yeah, I think the more HP you have, the more ridiculous your HP break becomes. And that alone is what breaks the game a lot. Okay. I'm skipping most of these. I'm assuming that we've seen most of them. Oh, we might not have seen that one. Damn, I shouldn't have done that. Whoops. You know what it was, the game that I said I really wish I had played this sooner? It was fucking Bayonetta. That was the game I said I wish I had played sooner. Because I genuinely thought Bayonetta was funny as shit, man. All the torture attacks in Bayonetta are just stupidly funny for no reason. I love that. That shit is so hilarious. When she pulls out... I gotta make those into stream alerts. I keep saying I'm gonna do it, and then I don't do it. I need to do that. I had such an amazingly funny playthrough of Bayonetta. I didn't like Bayonetta 3, but I like 1 and 2. 1 and 2 are like... They feel like DMC's natural evolution, you know? And that's why I like it so much. What time is it? Oh, there's no way we're already this far in the clock, man. That's ridiculous. Foes in the coal mines. Okay, do we have anything good? Hojo's Lab, Sample Monsters, Lightning Ring. Seeking Precious Items. Desert Delights. Only touched 1. Oh, please play 2. 1 is really difficult, but 2 is really fun. I like Bayonetta 2. That's actually one of my favorite games, for sure. Because it has a lot of the old stuff. You know, I like when sequels have, like, all the stuff from the original game as well. So it feels like nothing's left out. And so Bayonetta 2 really surprised me. I just wish there were more levels. That's one game where I wish that they had padding levels in. There are no padding levels in Bayonetta 1. Like, you know, usually a lot of these games, they put, like, padding levels in, right? So it's like, oh, we just wanted to have, you know, take up a little bit extra time or something. So it's funny because DMC 4 does that. And then Bayonetta 2 doesn't do it. I'm like, dude, this is the perfect game for that, and they didn't do it. I'm very sad. Scavenger hunt. I wonder if jump is even worth it. Yeah, they made Sid the Dragoon in 7. I forget about that sometimes. Because my memory of a lot of the Final Fantasy VII characters is seeing them in Kingdom Hearts. Like Chain of Memories or something else. And I actually kind of want to play Chain of Memories again soon. I haven't played it in a long time, so I'm kind of feeling it, you know? I basically haven't played it since the last time I did it for the playthrough, so... I'm going to play Chain of Memories for sure. You never played Kingdom Hearts? You're definitely missing out if you never played Kingdom Hearts. Wait, there's 3? What? Where? What the fuck? Oh my god, we have to run around the whole area.
Activating combat mode.
A trap! It's a trap!
Conflict resolved. Oh yeah.
Never desired to? That's fair. I remember seeing it when I was younger, like the commercials on TV, and I was like, yeah, I gotta play that. So when they had one on the Game Boy, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna play that. Because I didn't have a PS2 for the longest when I was younger. It took me a long time to get a PS2. I was already in high school. So of course by then all the games had come out, everyone had played them. I mean, that's one of the things that really got me into YouTube, is like seeing all these people play these weird fucking games like Hitman Blood Money. Shit I would have never gotten to play as a kid.
Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode.
Out of the way.
They're fly eyes, not float eyes. They're fly. It's so close range.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
I do want to play Chain of Memories again. Because I don't... Did I even play it on the collection? I don't even know if I did. Because remember, they've re-released that Kingdom Hearts Final Mix bullshit multiple times now. I remember I did the playthroughs on it when it was new. But what's funny is I think I did Chain of Memories first, and then I played one, which, I mean, like, I just like Chain of Memories. And that's the good version of Chain of Memories. That's the that's the PS2 version with all, like, the extra content and stuff, which is why I like it. Such a good enhanced port, honestly. But yeah, the Final Mix versions are definitely better. All the re-released, like, you know, Final Fantasy Square Enix games are definitely better, for sure. Either for, you know, balancing, like, Zodiac Age is way better than the original, but I still kind of wish the original got ported a little bit, just so you could, like, mess around with the original version. Even though, like, certain characters in the original version are just better than others. And the Zodiac Age lets you re-roll and do all this shit, which is cool. I do kind of wish they did release the original version again, just so you could mess around with it. But you know, it's cool that the international Zodiac job system came out in America. I mean, like I said, Square Enix is like, why develop a game and not at least fucking localize it, you know? Especially since I'd assume most of the dub work is already done. Like, how much dub work needs to be done for Zodiac Age? I mean, maybe they redubbed the whole game. I don't know off the top of my head. But hypothetically, if they were really lazy, just do the bare minimum, you know? Just get it out to people. I can't do menus in Japanese, though. I have to be able to read in English, so... I have to be able to do menus. I have to be able to read. So, like, I could listen to a dubbed game, right? But I have to read. I can't do menus that are not in English. And I think that's probably a... Sistasha? Hello? Yo, I'm home. I know exactly where I am.
Activating combat mode.
It's time to help some sprouts learn how to tank. Hey, turn on your tank stance. Hey, turn on your tank stance. Dude is not even looking at the every time. I love it. I'm like, bro, turn on your tank stance. I think, what dungeon was it that I had to tank because the dude didn't turn on his tank stance at all? I can't even remember. I was like, bro, are you not reading chat? I'm like, who plays an MMO and doesn't even have chat open? What are you doing? Yeah, he didn't have chat open. We beat the whole dungeon, and I main tanked it as a ninja. I forget, it was an early dungeon, though, because there was no way I could do it with a later dungeon. Oh, wait, shit. Is this what I'm supposed to fight? Bro, am I gonna get axed by this Tonberry? Is this even worth it? Let's try it. We don't really lose anything.
Activating combat mode.
Okay. I'm gonna get one shot. Karma. Ow. Okay. Maybe they're not that bad in this game. Alright, we've seen this.
Warm-up's over.
You can do it.
Okay. Alright. Shotomu's boss.
Conflict resolved.
Makes me wish we would have Tactics Advance get remade, honestly. That's the one thing I like. Like, Fire Emblem lets you just skirmish. I kind of wish that Tactics Advance would let you skirmish so nothing's missable. You could always take a blue mage into something, and then I don't know if you have to pay money or something to skirmish, but I don't know, man. I would love that. I love Tactics Advance, and it's like the one Final Fantasy that always gets forgotten about. It's so depressing. Done. Very nice. Alright, have a good one, Ash. The Lunar Harp. And now we're just getting weird items. Alright, I guess in fairness, we'll hold off. Next week when we play, we will, Mysteries of the World. Oh shit, find the Tonberry. Okay. Alright. So I guess the, the Tonberries are just hidden in random ones around the hero drink. Tonberries are just hidden in random things around all the different missions. You just have to find them in each mission, and then, you know, once you find them, then you could go fight them, and you could do those. Mysteries of the World. Yeah, I didn't do, like, almost any of these missions. I did, like, a bare minimum, and then I just beat the game. Which is unfair. Not saying I'll do all of them before beating the game. Anyway, tomorrow's Fallout, so Fallout's gonna be fun, because I enjoy playing Fallout. That's like the one stream a week I look forward to. Now I'm looking forward to this as well, because I like this game too.
Conflict resolved.
So yeah, next time we play, we won't start at 10. I promise I'll be on top of my my timing, because that's the one thing I do feel bad about. But it was like I did 3.5 hours of Hogwarts. I'm like, yeah, I'm tired. I want to get something to eat first. And I mean, I am tired.
Activating combat mode.
I forget that they're weak to fire, too. I just think magic staggers harder. Oh my god. Well, by the time I will catch it, yeah, no problem. We pretty much, I always stream 9 to 12 Eastern. So it's the same place, Twitch or YouTube, 9 to 12 Eastern. In the Discord, I usually give a shout out. Not like a shout out, but usually I say like, hey, you know, I'm running late, or hey, you know, at stream, I'm ready to begin, things like that. So if you're around, then that's usually what I do to give a heads up when I'm going live and stuff. And most of my streams are pre-scheduled. I almost said pre-streamed, which doesn't even make any sense. The Dashing Cavalier Wolf, welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Sadly, it is the tail end of the stream. But hopefully, if you're around next week from 9 p.m. Eastern to 12 a.m. Eastern, then we are playing Crisis Core again, and I will be streaming, what's it called, tomorrow. Oh, that's you? Oh, okay. I was about to say, welcome, yeah. But yeah, no, whichever platform you prefer, as you can see, both are in the chat. It's totally fine. I finally have a system that's good enough to have them both in the chat, so that's why I do it. Alright. We could do some more, but I think we'll stop here for now. I think that's pretty good. Okay. I saved, right? I'm always paranoid about this. Like, I always forget if I did or did not save. And we made a good amount of money doing this as well. Alright. Next time we do Junon, where we'll march down the street, which is my favorite activity in the game. I love it. If you've ever played 7, you know exactly what I'm talking about too. It's such a fucking weird part, man. Even the whole wall market thing was just a very weird scene. So much of Junon is dead now, I believe. The whole town is. I always thought that was weird. I think the PS1 era was very weird for imagine if I get content ID'd for idling for 30 seconds on my dashboard. Could you imagine? It's because this is the only thing I'm playing on my PS5 right now. Once I beat Hogwarts, I'm going to definitely go back to Dead Space, though, for sure. And then after that, I mean, there's DLC for, like, every game I want to play right now, right? Oh, shit, I didn't mean to boot it. I didn't mean to do that. Oops. But yeah, like, there's DLC for Resident Evil Village that I didn't play. Like, I actually need to play it, because I kind of want to play it. It came out, like, last year. There's DLC for Resident Evil 8, Xenoblade is coming out soon, Fire Emblem Engage, and, like, I think one other game that I was talking about that I wanted to play and I just didn't. So, whatever game that I'm streaming finishes up first, either Engage, probably either Crisis Core or Three Hopes, I'm replacing it with Tales of Symphonia Remastered. I'm just replacing it with this, because I do want to play Tales of Symphonia again. I haven't played it in almost a decade, so... Alright, very nice. Thank you, Hikari. Thank you for stopping by. Usual, Ash, thank you for stopping by. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening. You know, go off, do some cool things, get some good rest, all that, you know, fancy jazz. As OBS is frozen. OBS is frozen. OBS, thank you. So, yeah, feel free, you know, hopefully I'll see you guys soon. And, yeah, very nice. I am going to go relax and then get some good sleep, alright? So, thank you for stopping by, and peace. There you go. It was a good stream. I love Crisis Core. We actually saw the good cutscene, too. The tear-jerker cutscene, man.